Hey guys, I'm Zen and welcome back to the Basement Dino Dungeon. Today we have a new Baryonyx figure and lots of other cool stuff to unbox and to review, okay? Let me show you guys a quick look. Alright guys, we have a surprise Baryonyx figure right here, okay? At the same time, we will be opening a mini box of Jurassic Park 30th anniversary trading cards. Some of these eggs right here will take a look at the latest Takara Tomy 30th anniversary figures. I will also show you guys my collection of repainted dinosaurs, which the Baryonyx will be placed right here, okay? We will also head over to Level 2 Jurassic Midlands to pick up all the different Baryonyx for comparison. Alright guys, for now at Level 2 Jurassic Midlands, I am going to pick up all the different Baryonyx and place them into the box. Alright guys, you can see we have a couple of Baryonyx right here. Alright, let's also pick up the Baryonyx from Jurassic Park as well. Okay, and all the different Baryonyx from the mini shelf too. Alright guys, I am ready to start the video. Yes, we have a new Dinosaurs right here, okay? I usually like to display, all the new repainted dinosaurs in boxes, but we don't have a small one. This is the only one that I have. So yes, we have a new Baryonyx right here, and this is actually repainted by a very talented young artist by the name of Blue Fury Designs, okay? I actually got this figure from him. Just want to say a huge thank you to him for creating this specially for Dan Surprise, and you guys should go and check it out. His Instagram link down below, okay? I'll be posting more reels and more images of this on my Instagram, but yeah, let's begin, okay? So let's have a look at this. Shall we remove this one first? Because let's remove the head first, because there is something really unique about this Baryonyx, okay? Check this out. Wow, this is the first time I'm actually looking at the face, because I want it to be a surprise for myself as well. So what do we have right here, guys? Okay, make a guess. I'm gonna remove this piece. Yep, we have the one and only mechanical arm Baryonyx, okay? Do you guys remember the Baryonyx with the mechanical arm in Jurassic World Dominion? Yep, this is the one. So Blue Fury Designs actually, 3D printed this arm specially for me, and he made this leather himself. It looks so amazing. Oh my goodness. And I think he actually used the Hammond Collection Baryonyx to actually do this repaint. So you can see it is simply awesome. Oh my goodness. If you take a look at the eyes, okay, one side of it is actually healthy. You can see the green eyeball with the black slit pupil down the middle of the eye, and the other side you can see this eye, I think it's blinded if I'm not wrong. And incredible detailing when it comes to the paint scheme. You can see that there's a splashes of like turquoise blue on top and light green over here with some faint black patterns, some dry brushing to actually bring out the detailing of this figure. I really love this arm. Oh my goodness, I think what a 3D printer can do, it's basically super incredible. And you can see the entire paint scheme is so nicely done. So huge thank you to you, Blue Fury Design, for creating this for us. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, because it's not a sponsored video. Alright, so that's for now, okay, for the mechanical arm Baryonyx, because I know that you guys have very, very low attention span. So we'll come back to this one later on. Let's have a look at another figure first. Alright guys, so recently there is a new release of this Jurassic Park 30th anniversary set right here that comes with a Dilophosaurus, T-Rex, and a brown Velociraptor. So let's have a look at this, because I actually purchased two sets. So you can see this is the latest Dilophosaurus from Takara Tomy. It is the first Dilophosaurus from Takara Tomy, to be honest. It's really nicely done. This is basically more or less like a repaint. They just took the previous T-Rex and painted to a lighter shade of red brown. and this, it's a Velociraptor, a brown Velociraptor, okay? So this is basically the latest Takara Tomy Jurassic Park 30th anniversary set. I think it looks amazing. I love the artwork on the box. Alright, let's move on to our next figure. Alright guys, next let's have a quick look at the other two mechanical arm Baryonyx that we have, okay? This one is basically from the captive collection, Jurassic World Dominion minifigure. You can see this is actually quite nice, but this figure, it can stand. You can see it keeps falling over. And the body, I mean the paint scheme on the body, I get it. They are trying to make it look very, you know, raw and very rugged and stuff like that, but I feel somehow it looks a little bit unfinished. It looks like they painted it sloppily, but I get the idea. Okay, this is the other one, which is from the Surprise 8 captive collection. I think this figure, it's much nicer than the small figure. It's pretty nice as well, but in terms of the detailing and, you know, the stability of it, it's pretty bad as well. You can see it can't stand. It keeps falling over when you release it. So this is definitely my most favorite mechanical arm Baryonyx in my entire collection. We will be doing a Baryonyx mini collection video in today's video as well. But first, let's have a look at this, you know, Chaos. Okay, not Chaos. Why do I say Chaos? Yeah, I mean, it actually looks like Baryonyx Chaos, okay? This is basically the Hammond collection Baryonyx. So this is basically the original Baryonyx, and this is the repainted version. I think it looks so much cooler. Will be nice to get a few more of this mechanical you know, incorporated to other dinosaurs. I think they will look super cool. You have like, you know, an army of cyborg dinosaurs. I think that will be pretty awesome. Alright, next up, let's open one of these eggs right here. Okay, let's open this one right now. Alright, let's see what we are getting this time. It is a fresh pack, as you guys can see. Let's pour the contents out. Oh, it's a Compsognathus, a Compy for short. Compsognathus Carnage, and this is like a collector's card. Killer rating of 3 only and intelligence of 1. Small little dinosaur. Let's pop in the tail. Very cute little figure. Let's open the other one. And let's open this one right now. Let's pour the content out. Okay, so we've got a Joe Sternberger, which is quite nice as well. Joe Sternberger is basically the prehistoric flying reptile, which I think was seen in Jurassic Park Lost World, if I'm not wrong. I can't remember. Or was it per Jurassic Park 3? I think it's the Lost World. So there you go, gliding Joe Sternberger. We already have this figure, but I know that you guys love watching me open some of these eggs. Alright guys, just a very quick comparison of the Joe Sternberger. This is the larger version from the Hammond collection, which you guys should have seen this before. Okay, time for us to open up some of these trading cards and as well as take a look at, you know, some of my repainted dinosaurs. Okay, so this one is actually my level 40 Baryonyx, which I painted and sculpted all by myself. It's not really fantastic. I think in terms of detailing, the paint scheme, it is not super detailed, but I really love this a lot because I put in a lot of hours just for this. A lot of people were asking me, you know, on Instagram whether they are able to purchase it from me. The answer is no, because this is actually my hard work. Yeah, unless I make another one, but you know, that would take too much time. But I love this. Later on, I'm going to be showing you guys my entire collection of the custom painted dinosaurs. Hopefully you guys love it as well. So let's open this one up. Sorry, you know, I'm jumping all over the place because I know that you guys prefer me to show different things in my videos. So let's see. So we are going to open some of these cards. These are basically collector's cards that showcase different scenes from all the different Jurassic World movies. Okay, so let's have a look at the first pack. We shall probably open 2 packs right now. So this is number 2. I already have this card. This one, I think I have this. I'm not exactly sure, but I think so. Just gonna put this one right here. This one, I definitely have it, but it is a nice shiny card, so I'm definitely going to sleeve it, put it into a sleeve. The shiny card, quite nice. A Velociraptor, I definitely have this. This one, I'm not very sure. I need to check. Let's open one more pack right now. Do you guys love watching me open these trading cards? I'm trying to complete the entire set. Yeah, I'm still lacking a few of them. That's for sure. So let's have a look at this. Let's view it from the front. Number 5. I'm pretty sure we already have this. Creation Lab. Definitely have this already. Blue, I have this. This is a very nice T-Rex. It's a shiny card. Atrocity, what do you call this? Pyroraptor, not Atrociraptor. This one looks kind of unfamiliar, so I'm not too sure. Perhaps we can check it again. Alright, let's open one more pack right now. I see a very nice shiny card at the back. Let's see, what do we have? We have Claire and the Dilophosaurus. We have a Pteranodon. We have a Spinosaurus. We have this really beautiful card, which I think we already have it as well. This one looks cool. The battle between the Indominus Rex, T-Rex, Mosasaurus, and Blue. And this one, I definitely have this one as well. But we can definitely check out all these cards again, just to make sure we have them in our collection. I'm going to take a pause with these cards right now, and let's proceed with our Baryonyx collection. Okay, let's do this. Okay, this one was basically the very first Baryonyx in our collection. It's a Rorivore and doesn't seem to be working, the sound, or perhaps I have removed the batteries. I love this figure because it actually has like metallic paint on its head, which looks amazing. This is Baryonyx Grim, if I'm not wrong, and it is a sound strike. Yep, the sounds are still working, which is pretty good and incredible because a lot of my Rorivores and all the Baryonyx with sounds, they are not working anymore. And this one, if I'm not wrong, it came along with the Darius figure in a Camp Cretaceous set that also comes with another Stegosaurus. Can I show you guys some minifigures? A couple of minifigures right here. Okay, we do have one which is this is like a basic minifigure with no articulation. This one is pretty cool. It's one from McDonald's Happy Meal. You're able to rotate the tail and the head will move up and down. This is from Captive Collection of Baryonyx Green. Looks very beautiful in terms of the coloration. There's Baryonyx Green, Limbo, and Chaos. That's correct. And this one, if I'm not wrong, it's either Limbo or one of the generic Baryonyx. And this one is actually from the latest Mattel Minis. It's a soft rubberized figure. Okay, now it's time to take a look at some of our repainted dinosaurs. Okay, this one is actually one of my most favorite ones in my entire custom painted collection. It is an R-Giga. R-Giga is not a Jurassic World Giganotosaurus. It's basically from Ark Survival, which is a video game. I repainted this entirely on my own, except for the eyes. The eyes are usually painted by Mrs. Dan. Mrs. Dan is a nail artist. She's quite good with painting, highly detailed objects. Okay, small little objects. She's very good at it. It's Mortem Rex. Yeah, Mortem Rex. If I'm not wrong, this is actually from Jurassic World Alive. So yeah, I painted this myself and I'm quite proud of it. I like how it looks like. And I basically sculpted every single plate and spikes, every single spike on my own using a kind of putty. Yep, that's right. So that's 2 custom painted dinosaurs from my collection. We still have plenty to go, but I know that you guys might be bored, so let's open this one right now. Okay, let's pour the contents out and see what we've got. What is this? Make a guess. I think it's a trike. It's definitely not a carnivore because you can see the nails are actually very blunt. What is this? Oh, Triceratops, that's right. Just pop it right in. Looks super adorable. These hatchlings are just so cute. Yeah, Triceratops, pretty cute one. Hopefully they can come up with like, Indoraptor. I think that would be pretty cool. Or Giga. Yeah. but I'm actually running out of space, you know, in terms of my mini shelf. So I'm not too sure whether I have more space to keep all these minifigures. Alright, let's move on. Hey guys, 3 more Baryonyx. This is a wild pop-up. If I'm not wrong, this is actually from the 2nd wave, or could it be the 3rd wave? Yep, but there you go, a Baryonyx wild pop-up, the one and only. Let me just place this one up right now. And this one is actually from the Lava Search playset. Do you guys remember the scene from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom where lava was flowing down from the tunnel? And yeah, this Baryonyx was basically hurt by the lava, and you can see these are basically lava speckles of lava all over the body. And this one is actually a vintage Baryonyx right here. Okay, nice. Let's move on to our next figure. Let's open 2 more packs before we proceed with our custom painted dinosaurs. The reason why I'm showing you guys the custom painted dinosaurs is because I need to clean up the shelf right there. Okay, let's have a look at this. First card, 28. Wow, this one looks unfamiliar, but I'm not too sure whether we have it. This one I definitely have it, that's for sure. Wow, this one is cool. I don't think we have this. This is number 91. I don't think I have this. And this one is one that I'm pretty sure we have. The Matrodon, I definitely have it as well. Let's move on and take a look at another pack. Opening these cards are just so therapeutic for me. It calms me. It's kind of fun as well. So let's have a look at this first one. Looks familiar, at the same time it doesn't look so familiar. Wow. I don't think we have this. But even if we do, you know, I don't mind getting another one because this one is one of the rare cards, that's for sure. DNA 1997, definitely have it. This one we definitely have it. From Jurassic World Dominion, Owen touching the Parasaurolophus. Awesome stuff. I love this card right here. I'll probably get it graded. Yeah. Alright, let's open one more pack. I'm just addicted to opening these packs right now. It just feels so cool because I really want to complete the set. Okay, let's see. Let's go with this side. Okay. This is the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Raptor Wrangler. Pretty sure we have this, but I don't mind checking it again. This one I'm very sure we have it. Very sure we have it. Blue and Sticky. And a T-Rex, and this is basically the emblem. Very nice. We shall open more packs later on because right now we have to take a look at some of our custom painted dinos. Okay, this one, it's a, or rather an Indominus Rex Gen 2. We did this, you know, repaint on our own, but unfortunately we were using a wrong type of paint. So this type of paint is actually kind of like, you know, too thick, and it's kind of like sticky at the same time, so it's not very good. You can see it's like very thick, but at the same time it has a very nice glossy look and feel, which is not too bad for, you know, a hybrid dinosaur. Okay, next we have a level 40 Mosasaurus. This took me a long time to repaint it, so it's not exactly the level 40 Mosasaurus that you find in, you know, Jurassic World the game. It is slightly, you know, modified. I crafted this sail on my own. It's not the best work, but I'm still very happy. You know, to be honest, I'm very happy and proud of my, you know, every single work that I made. But of course, they are not very good as if you compare it with like Jurassic Compound. That's for sure. You know, they are the king of repaints, and of course, Blue Fury, they actually do fantastic repaints as well. Okay, this one, it's actually my first ever repainted dinosaur. The first ever Dan Surprise repainted dinosaur, and guess what? It was repainted by Mrs. Dan. Mrs. Dan painted this entirely on her own. I just gave her some ideas, and I told her I want a very colorful Indominus Rex, and she did this. So you can see it has a very nice graduation of color from blue to green and to yellow at the tail, and with some red highlights on top. And yeah, this is really good. And I think this was inspired by the Spinosaurus, the level 40 Spinosaurus. So yep, very nice. I actually love this quite a bit. Alright guys, let's continue with our mini Baryonyx collection video. Okay, so what is this? We have the Raw Attack Baryonyx right here. Who is this? Is this Limbo? Probably. I'm not too sure. Probably. This one, it's from the... what do you call it? You know, the set that actually comes with an Owen figure and a motorbike, I think. It's like a breakout set or something like that. Yeah, pretty cool one. You can see it actually has a battle damage right here. It doesn't have sounds, which is fantastic. I actually prefer my figures without the sounds because, you know, we don't have to keep on changing the batteries. And it won't corrode and damage the figure, that's for sure. And here's another one, which is Baryonyx Chaos. And it's from... Camp Cretaceous. So, but my most favorite one among all the Mattel ones has still got to be the one with the shiny effect on top. I mean, not counting the one from, you know, Hammond Collection with all this, you know, Rory Vars and stuff like that. This one, the first one, has got to be my most favorite. Okay, now we take a look at two more Baryonyx figure. What is this? This one is actually from Jurassic Park, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. If you take a look at this, it should be a 1997 figure. Let's have a look. Yep, 1997 from Hasbro. Pretty vintage looking. I mean, in terms of the sculpt, it is definitely not the best, but it definitely has the kind of classic look and feel, and of course, it is pretty nostalgic as well. This is another Rory Var. If I'm not wrong, this was actually from the second wave. Yep. The sounds are still working, but you can clearly hear it is not working very well, so we definitely need to replace the batteries. Let's do this right now. Alright, this Baryonyx has just underwent a surgery, and yeah, he's back. Or rather, she's back. And you can hear the sounds are actually very cool, but the roars actually sounded like the roar of a T-Rex. Yeah, definitely sounded like the roar of a T-Rex, that's for sure. Okay, do we have more Baryonyx? Yes, we still have a couple of them right here. So these are actually new ones from Mattel second wave minifigure. These two are basically from the previous movie. As you guys can see, these are the harder figures and they are much bigger in size. This one looks to be, you know, it looks like Green, that's for sure. And this one looks like Limbo in terms of the colors. But of course, they might not be Limbo or Green. And this is basically the Snap Squad, which is the one and only Baryonyx in the entire collection, which is quite surprising because we get a lot of like T-Rex and stuff like that when we only have one Baryonyx. We still have two more Baryonyx right here. This one is basically another one. We have two of them, but you might think they are the same, but check this out. This one actually has the patterns spreading across from the body to the midpoint of the tail, whereas this one basically stops at the body right here. So these two are actually different figures, but of course they look very, very similar. What about this one? This one was basically the very first Baryonyx from the entire Mattel line, the minifigure. Yep, and this is supposed to be, you know, a replication of Baryonyx right there, the first Rory Vault. Pretty cool minifigure, I would say. That's for sure. Do we have more? I think one last one. It's basically the one from Jurassic World Dominion. Is this the one from Jurassic World Dominion or not? Maybe not. From Captive Collection, that's for sure. Okay, let's move on to the next item. Alright guys, so next up, let's have a look at this, which is the Omega 09 Tyrannosaurus Rex right here, guys. This is also our own repainted work as well. This one, to be honest, we took a long time just to do this. And these spikes that keep falling off, you know, despite me using plenty of like super glue to glue them to the body. Yeah, I think in terms of the effort and the finished figure, I'm actually quite proud of this figure as well, especially the face. You can see plenty of detailing were done, and of course the eyes were actually painted by Mrs. Dan. You know, she actually used some, not too sure what she used, but there's a very nice gloss on the eye, so you can see it has this watery effect that looks really nice. And I actually incorporated plenty of like lines. So if you guys know, Omega 09 I think was like a boss in Jurassic World the game, and it was like oozing with lava and stuff like that, and it's like power is like overflowing from its body. So the red stripes are basically to kind of like simulate the kind of power and aggression from the Omega 09 figure. So very proud of this figure, I love it. Alright, and here we have two more repaints. Yeah, I did a lot of repaints last time, to be honest, and I need to get back into the hobby, that's for sure. So this is an Indoraptor. It's basically a customized Indoraptor, so you can see it looks kind of cool, but at the same time it looks kind of cringe, I would say. I actually call this the Galaxy Indoraptor. I'm trying to use like an avatar kind of look and feel, but with some added touches, you know, to it on my own. The eyes are very nicely painted once again, as you guys can see, by Mrs. Dan. I love this. It looks a little bit like a Spider-Man as well. And this is basically my Scorpius Rex Gen 2. I'm not happy with this figure, to be very honest with you. I wanted to create some you know, shadowing, but I actually accidentally and used, you know, wrong color, and you know, it looks bad, that's for sure. But overall, I think in terms of the colors, it's kind of refreshing, because Indominus Scorpius Rex Gen 2, it's actually very colorful looking, and it looks something like that, that's for sure. Okay, right, let's take a break from the repainted dinosaurs and let's have a look at two more packs. Hopefully we're able to find some, you know, really rare cards that we are missing in our collection. So 173, not too sure, but this one looks kind of unfamiliar. Perhaps we don't have it, I'm not exactly sure. Tappy Jera, I definitely have this. Velociraptor Blue, probably this part, probably as well. I think we have already completed this entire drawing, but I'm not exactly very sure, so I definitely need to double check them when I'm back later on, because after this video I need to head out and I'll be back around midnight. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, this one, yeah, I think we have this. This is basically blue, or I think it's blue. Alright, get inside, get cover, Pteranodons, we have this already. This is Stegosaurus. In fact, it is a baby Stegosaurus. Pretty cool. T-Rex. This one we definitely have it, and this is basically John Hammond and a Velociraptor hatchling. Okay, so now let's move on to the next stuff. Okay, we have three last custom painted dinosaurs. This is a Suchomimus level 40. I use a lot of metallic paint on this figure, and it sort of backfired, I would say. And you know, I painted some of this neurospine bone, this sail right here, in green, and I think that actually makes it look like a bootleg figure. I think if we kept it to like red, it will look actually much better. And some people actually commented that it looks bad in terms of the color. It's like way too colorful. But I love metallic paint, and I think I've done a nice job when, you know, painting from red to gold. I think it looks pretty good, I would say. Okay, the other one, which I'm, you know, not a huge fan of, I think this was done in a very sloppy manner, is basically our Tarbosaurus level 40. I used a bit too much metallic paint, and this entire figure just looks like, you know, a shiny dinosaur. But I mean, it could still look pretty cool. You could still call this like a, you know, like a boss in Jurassic World the game as well. It looks very, very nice when you put it under the spotlight. It basically shines. And we had plenty of leftover paint. I was like squeezing too much, what do you call this? Turquoise paint onto my color palette, and there was so much left. So I took one of my blue figures, because we have so many of them, and I just painted it you know, in metallic green. Yeah, just painted it without any detailing done. Just you know, since we have some leftover paint, just painted it, and I kind of like it. It just looks cool. It just looks cool. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know down below, okay? Alright guys, we are reaching the end of the video, so let's have a quick look at this figure right here, which is the transforming, you know, Tyrannosaurus Rex that can be transformed into a vehicle. The whole transformation will actually take quite some time, so I'm not going to transform it right now, okay? So we can listen to it. It basically has roars. The head is basically hidden inside. It will take about, you know, 10 to even 15 minutes or even 20 minutes to transform this into a vehicle, which is why I'm not going to transform it right now, okay? So yeah, we have reached the end of the video. I am just going to finish it by opening two of this packs right here to round up the video. Hopefully we are able to get, you know, the touch that we are missing. That's for sure. Let's see. Here we definitely have this. With John Hammond and the Velociraptor hatchling, Pyroraptor, Stegosaurus. Oh, we got this again. Very nice. Tyrannosaurus Rex, and this is basically the ACU and the Endurance Rex. And right here is another piece of the Velociraptor. Okay, our last pack of the day. Let's have a look at what's inside. Let's open this pack up. Okay, let's see. We are able to get something cool. Not too sure whether we have this, but it looks very familiar. The problem with this card is that the round them are quite similar, which is why I'm not able to recognize them. This one is definitely a cool card, but I think we already have it. I actually keep some of these shiny cards in, you know, a top loader. And this is Owen and Blue. Quite a nice one. Tattoo Gerald, getting the same one. Triceratops. And this one seems to be, I don't think we have this. Okay, I think we should just open one last pack. Right, let's open one last pack. So, yep, this Dinosaurs again. It seems like the packs are very similar to one another. Yes, that's exactly the same, guys. Wow, this one, yeah, the same one as the other pack that we have opened previously. This is basically the Gallimimus and the Pyroraptor. Alright, thanks for watching this, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll probably give you guys some updates right now. Okay, let's do this. Alright guys, so in our next video on Thursday, I'll probably show you guys all the different Lego figures and their set. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys like this set right here with the vehicle, with the humans, and of course with this pile of Triceratops dung. Okay, and all the different sets right here. This includes the Brachiosaurus and the tree and the vehicle and all the different human beings. And I will show you guys all my entire collection of the Jurassic World Lego figures as well. Okay, so stay tuned for the next video. I hope to see you guys. Okay, thanks for watching this, and subscribe if you're not yet done so. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, just a quick look on the new home for mechanical Baryonyx. Okay, so it's basically sitting right here with the other Baryonyx, of course Focus Rex, Suchomimus, Indoraptor, and the Tarbosaurus. And this deep level shelf right here, these are basically for the bigger figures, and here is you know, Omega 09 and the Mosasaurus. We will have a new repainted Mosasaurus really soon, but I still need to find time to finish it, and it will be placed right here. And this Omega 09 will be probably moved somewhere else. I'm not too sure. Let's see how it goes today. So yeah, we might move some of these smaller figures over here and fill up the little gaps, and the big one placed right here. And of course, yeah, so you can see we still have a bit more space to display some of the repainted dinosaurs, so we're definitely getting more. You know, hopefully we can get more from Blue Fury Designs. I think that will be really awesome. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm in a rush right now. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Okay, goodbye.